Okay, guys. Hello. It's Kitty again. So today I want to include you in on what I'm doing. My next stage for this process of the ink dyes that I'm doing with my next collection. This is a pair of pants, and it's going to go with the shirt behind me. This is a male shirt and pant that I'm doing, and I'm using the Bombay ink, the Bombay India ink. This is blue, and I'm going to mix with it another ink. This is the Liquitex ink. It's acrylic ink, and this is the India ink here. So I'm just gonna show you what I do to accomplish, you know, the look behind me. Of course, it's not gonna be the exact look, of course, because this is a tying method, and you get what you get from the way that you tie it. So I have my water bath here, and I have some rubber bands, and that is what I'm going to be using. So I'll just take out a couple just in case. I don't know how many I want to use, so I'll just take out some. And my first step for this is to, kind of, okay, this is one pant leg, and this is another pant leg. So what I should do is do the same for, I'm going to open them up and tie them together in the hoping likeliness that I may get the same on both sides, because I'm going to tie them together so that I could hopefully accomplish that instead of tying them separately, because you're going to get two separate tie patterns on both legs. So I'm going to do them together, and let's see if that's going to work. So I'm going to put these over here so that they're not in the way, so that I can use all of this room for this nice white fabric. Okay. Is my bowl leaking? I don't think so. Okay. I don't want it to leak because I have color on this cardboard here, and I don't want it to get wet because it will touch the pants, and I don't want patterns that I was not looking for. So here we go. I have both of my seams facing right sides together, and I'm just gonna go like this. Let's straighten this out just a little bit so I have room to gather. I'm gonna gather first. Okay, so I'm gonna gather first from the outside edges. These are unfinished, okay? These pants are unfinished because I want to do the coloring process first before I finish it. So I got these two edges together, front and back, as you can see, those two, okay? And I'm just gonna crumple them like this to the center, like that. That's the first step that I'm doing, okay? And then I'm going to do the rubber band process of tying them together. All right, so I'm going to start as far up as I want it to be. That's up here. And I stretch my rubber band so that it could be tight. And go down again, down the pant leg, toward the feet. So toward the feet is where I want the best color and the best art. So That's what I have. This is it. So I should get the same thing on both sides, evenly, matching. Hopefully that's what I'm gonna get. And this is it. Um, Looking at my shirt back there, it's not gonna have that many tied. It doesn't have that many tied effects. It has some, um, not as many. Um, so I'm gonna do that here. Yeah. And that's just what I want to do to this piece. Okay. So, and now what I do is after I've gotten this tied the way I want it, I'm just gonna sit it in the water bath and just kind of let it drink up some water. It's gonna climb up through, the fabric. It's gonna draw up the fabric way, and that way when oh, you can't see, okay, I have it in the water just like that, and it's going to start moving water up. See, it's already damp right here. It's damp right here, and then it's getting damp in the next level, and that's what I want it to do. That's what I want it to do. So I'm gonna let it drip out a little bit, and then I'll do it again. I think I'm gonna need my second bowl, which I forgot, of course, my second bowl, so that I may not need to use it, but I just like to have it. So it's the first one saturated, second one, third one. It's climbing. It's climbing. So I'll let it sit there just a little bit more. And I'll have my little inks ready. I don't have much of my Bombay ink. This really does a great job. I really like working with this Dr. P.H. Martins Bombay ink. This is an India ink. I really like working with these because they do a good job. And I want to do some painted intentional works. I want to do some of that. I haven't done it yet because I'm just loving this easy tying ink effect that I get. It's really easy. It's quick. And it always comes with a unique print or pattern that you see, like in the back there. It's always unique. It's it's the Tye ink. I don't want to say tie-dye. I guess you can say that, but I'm using ink, so I say Tye ink. And then, of course, your Liquitex. It does the same thing for you. See that? Liquitex. It does the same thing for you. And it just holds really good. And yes, I do apply the heat to it. I put it in the dryer and let the heat hit it so that it can, make the paint a lot more stable, the ink stable. Okay, let's see. We're getting it to move up a little bit more. It's there. I can feel it. I'm just squeezing it to get it a little bit more through and through. See? Yeah, it's coming. I'm going to turn it up down a little bit so that it can run faster. Just a little bit. Get it to move a little faster. Okay. I think I feel some dampness. Okay, so that's what I wanted to do. Now, I'm going to I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to drop the brown first because I want and I want you to see this. This is what it's going to do. So I need to let this drip a little bit till all the water drips out. I'll put my ink back because I want you to see what it's going to do once you drop it on the fabric that has the water in it, so that you can get a really good view of what's going to happen. Okay, so let me make sure I got enough. Yeah, okay, so I want you to watch this. Let's see if you can see it. Are you seeing it? I like that. And it's just gonna bleed through on everything. And that's exactly what I want it to do. I want it to bleed through, and it's gonna crawl. It's gonna crawl up. Just what I want it to do. Ooh, don't want that. So don't want it to get on that fabric. So I'm just gonna dip it in that to soak that up so I can make use of it. I know you can't see it, it's off camera, but I'm gonna use all of it. So that I can get all that. Look at it. I love it. Clean this up a little bit with the paint. Yeah. Okay. That's what it looks like coffee, of course. But this is what I wanted it to do. Okay. So I'm going to move the water here. Usually I re-dip it if I wanted to spread a little bit more, if I wanted to get a little bit thinner. But I think for right now, I want it to be as heavy as it is. And then I'm going to take some blue and drop in as well so that it gets the saturation that it needs. Okay, and I want it to be really heavy with the darker color. So I'm going to drop a little bit more. It does a good job when you drop it on the where the creases are, where the rubber band is. This is where you're going to get your parts that really look artful. So dropping it in the creases is going to give you some more art display, some more artful things. See, dropping it where the rubber band meets the crumpleness. Yeah, that's where I'm dropping it. So when it runs in there, it's going to create some funky patterns. Let's see if I can get this without wasting it, guys. Okay. Yeah, right up in there. And that's what it looks like on the underside. I think that's pretty. So what I need to do is just let it crawl. Let it crawl. It's gonna crawl and move. It takes a little bit of time, um, but you end up with something so beautiful. It's worth the time. Usually I let this go on while I go and do something else. But since I'm on a live, I can't just walk away because this is the actual thing that I'm working on. So we're going to watch the progress. I want you to see. Let me wipe this part because I don't want this on there. Hold on. I'm going to wipe some of that up. Yeah, wipe that up. Okay. So you can see what's going on. You can look right in and you can see where the brown is traveling. It's starting to travel down. In this area, you can see it too. This one, you can see the best. Look, it's starting to travel down. Here, you can see it starting to travel down, trickle down into the folds and everything. It's really, really nice. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming slowly, but it's coming. See it? Yeah, look at that. That's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. I love it. Let's see what we're getting on the other side. Yeah, you see what we're getting on the other side? It's starting to travel down. Look, right here. It's moving down. So it's doing a blending effect, and I like that. It's doing a little blending. And even in here, you get, the areas that kind of look like how flower petals are colored and decorated. That's what you're getting here. Okay, so I think I'm ready to go ahead and drop in the blue so that we can get some other color mixture in here, because that's what the design is. Hope I can get enough blue out because it's almost gone. If not, I'll just pour it on there. So let's drop this blue on here. Right into the brown, because it's going to disperse. And all I need to do, if it's too heavy, if I still think it's too heavy, all I have to do is dip it in the water and it'll run it some more. You can see right here when it's doing a very good blending, starting to blend really good. Let me get me some more blue here. Come on, work for me, please. I'm on camera, don't embarrass me. Yeah. Let's get some of this blue running in here. Yeah. And get it to run down. I'm just going to do it off camera here. Let me see if I can get enough. I know I'm going to have to go back and do it again because I don't have enough. So I'm going to have to get a lucky shot and drip it in here. Okay, let's go where we don't have much. Let me go right in right in the joint. You might not be able to see it, but I'm going to go right in here and just turn it over because I'm out of what I need. Okay. All right. There we are. That's all of it. See the bottom? That's it. Okay, so I'm letting that run, but I'm also going to, hopefully I didn't get that on that. Okay. I'm going to dip it in the water to get it to run a little bit more. Okay. So here's the water. And I want it to run just a little bit, just give it a little head start. And then I'm going to just dip it in the water, and it really is going to give it like a thinning out process. And let's hope my other mixture over here is going to be enough for me to use. Let's see. I can't even see through it. Hopefully it'll work. If it doesn't work, I always just re-dip it before it's too dry. Add a little bit more color. That means I have to go to the store and get some more color. But here we go. Let's see. I am seeing some blue run through. It's very faint. I doubt if you'll be able to see it on camera. I doubt it, but I'm going to go ahead and re-dip it. Or just dip it so that the water can help it spread. And maybe you can see, okay? All right, I'm going to go upside down with it to get it to run. So I'm going to get a green looking color. It's going to be some blue. It's going to have a little green effect. But that is what I'm reaching for. Look at the brown streaking down. I like that. And let's get it to run. It's going to run more on the inside. It really is, because that's just how it does it. But it's starting to run where I want it to run. Okay. And then I am going to dip it and let it sit, because I don't want it bluer than the blue back here. Let me see if my color here picked up, mixed well. If this color mixed well. Yeah, I think so. If I can get it out of there. Yeah, I'm getting some. Okay. All right, I'm going to drip some on it over here. Okay. And it's just a blue and brown mix. Yeah, blue and brown mix. So that I can get the color I'm looking for. I'm running out of ink, guys. I'm gonna have to go to the store and get some more, of course. But this gets it started. And that way I can see where I'm going with my color. Yeah. Let's get that in here. Can you see me? Yeah, I'm really, really running low on my supply. And yeah, I should have went to the store before I started this project, right? Yeah. Okay. Let me get some of this water here. It's just how I perform. And I'm just putting some water in the jar so it can, kind of collect some of the ink out of there. And next time I'll do the reverse, drop the ink in the water and then drop the cloth in and see what my performance would look like then which I can actually do that now with a different piece of cloth. And it'll be my first time doing that. Okay, so I know I'm gonna surprise myself. But let's shake this up a little bit because I want that funky bluish color. All right. Yeah. That dirty blue color. Almost a denim color, but just a dirty blue color. I don't want the peacock. That's not the effect. And we're going to come in here and drip it in here. And get that going. Yeah. Cleaned it all out. Look at there. Just so that it can drip some more. Okay. I think I need a little bit more watering in on that area. Okay, so I'm gonna let it sit and it's just gonna crawl. It's gonna crawl. I'm sure it's gonna crawl all the way up here, but I gotta watch it to make sure it doesn't crawl too far. So let me see if I can get an extra piece and do a dip on that and see what I'm getting. I see a lot of green color, but look. Isn't that cool? I'm gonna see if you can see it. Let me try and get it where you can see it. Hey, there you go. You see it? A little light swirly film. That's cool. And I'm sure if I want to get more of that, all I have to do is drop some color in there, drop the fabric in there, and we'll get that. So let me do that. Get a little bit of this in here. I'm going to swirl it around a little. I'm going to move you over. And I'm going to drip this right here. And you should be able to see whatever art the water does. Let's do the other. I'm going to cut this one off, place it over here, and now I'm going to use this one. Okay, there it is. And I'm going to drop the color in here. And I'm going to dip the fabric. See what it did? Cool. Really neat. And I need me a quick dryer so that it's going to crawl up. I like that. It's unique like that. It's just going to crawl up. You can see where the water level is and the color. I love it. I love it. It's so neat. That is really neat. Other side is the same way. So now I'm going to drop a little bit of the brown and dip. See what we get. Ah, you see the brown? It sank really quick because I didn't put a lot. It was mainly a bubble. But let's get it again. And I'm not worried about my other piece over there. Come on, let me get it. It's probably because it's too wet. I'm going to lay that down because I'm just trying stuff. I'm just trying stuff. Let me see what I get here. I can see it. I doubt you can see it. It's a really slight pattern. Not enough. I'm sure if I leave it, I can gather some patterns, because that's what happened before. When I left it in there, it developed a really dark color ridge, and that was really beautiful. Almost looks like an ocean shore, but a dark one. That's neat. I like it. I'm going to do a color drop here. Capture that. It's really nice. Keep losing it. But I know what I need to do. I have to do it really heavy so that I can capture what I'm trying to capture. So here it is, what it's looking like. See it? Over here. See a little bit of the brown, a little bit of the blue. And yes, the whole thing is damp now. Like I said, it's gonna crawl. And that it did. So with this one, I'm waiting for it to do more of the color crawl. It will. Not worried about it. And I'm gonna redip it when I get some more blue, so that I can have more of that blue effect, that darker blue effect that I really want. But I have to wait until my ride comes. I have to get my car back and run to the store and do that before it gets to be too dry. I don't want it too dry. So I have to leave it in the water so that it can process like I need it to process. This is the blue. Don't tell me I got it on that. Okay. Hopefully it'll come out as beautiful as the Tye ink tie that I did on the shirt. And it's gonna go together. I'm gonna get the shirt for you so that you can see. Here is the shirt. And here you can see there's a combination of the brown and blue ink, where it looks green, it looks black, all of that, and that's due to the combination of the ink. Look at that, it's beautiful greenish looking color and those patterns. Here's some more of the, I don't know if you can see, the blue, that blue. It's a combination of the green and, the combination of the blue and the brown that gives it that green color. And it's beautiful, almost like a marbling effect. You know, you get two of the same shape when you tie it together. See it? That's beautiful. And then this is the heavier color is where I dipped it in first, like here on the bottom, and letting it sit and the color crawl all the way up. With me tying it off, you get those different effects. So this is how the color crawled up. That's so pretty. That is so nice. I love it. That is nice. So in the back, you see the back? It's gorgeous. Look at that. That's gorgeous. You get how many? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the same print, just from the tie-in of the fabric, scrunching it up together. And here too, you get the same. It's so nice. It is such a nice thing to do. Let me see if I can get the bottom up here. This is the bottom. See how it's darker down here? Because this is where I dipped and re-dipped, reapplied the color, and no, it doesn't come off. It does not come off. So I'm loving how that looks, how easy it is to do. It's so much fun. So much fun. So much fun. So lovely. So lovely. I did my zipper in. Beautiful zipper. It's a gold zipper. And this is just part of the design. I'm not done with it, of course. But yes, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous, and I cannot wait to get through with the whole project and do the fashion shoot, the fashion video, the campaign. The models, they're ready. They can't wait because it's always so much fun. It really is. So that is what I wanted to pop on my little live for, is to show you my little process to get the color that I'm usually getting with my ink and tie effect. Bombay ink, Liquitex, acrylic ink. These are the guys that I'm working with, and I love it. It's so cool. It's so easy. And it gives you a lot of, it just really broadens what you can do in the world of fashion. Textile printing, it's just, you can stretch what you do. You don't have to just stay within a certain stretch out, venture into different things, pick up different how-tos, master it, and it will bring you, of course, extra money, because people will want to buy something that they cannot buy, and everybody else can buy it too. So if you sell many of these, guaranteed all of them will have a different print pattern, every last one of them. And that's what people like. People like things that are unique, different, not the run of the mill. Everybody wants to be seen as different, especially when it's beautiful and it's gorgeous. So try this process. It's very easy. It's so much fun. You don't have to take on a big project. You can do small things. You can do like scrunchies. You would need to do the whole fabric and then cut your scrunchies out per pattern and stitch them together. But it's so easy to do. Try it out. Get you some ink and some water and some rubber bands and some fabric. That's it. Okay, guys, I just wanted to pop in and say that and share that with you, and I will be back later so you can see the progress. Bye. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to ring the bell so that the algorithm knows that you want to see me and what I'm doing. Go ahead, it's okay. It only helps me to bring more things to you, and it lets me know that you're interested. Somebody out there is interested, and of course, this is the way that I make a buck. Okay? So, thank you, and ring the bell. Ding. Bye. Uh-oh. All right, let's get this right. It never wants to come on when I'm ready for it, right? Let me get it right, guys. Don't laugh at me. No, this isn't it. I hate going live because I always get the thing wrong. Well, here, let me let you see this while I am figuring it out. What's happening?